Hello, welcome to a special Hollywood edition of Slow Cookery. I'm visiting my good friend Min and her family, and today we'll be making delicious fresh spring rolls. And so, right here in the heart of fast-paced LA, we'll be creating a slow oasis. Come with me and we'll go to the Slow Cookery.
Please slow down.
Come with me and we'll go to the Slow Cookery.
Please slow down.
Yes, sirree, don't you know it's my show that's called Slow Cookery. For this recipe, you'll need a bunch of mint. We use spearmint, which has wider and flatter leaves than typical American mint. But use whatever you can find. We're just happy you made the effort. You'll also use a bunch of cilantro and a couple bunches of Vietnamese herbs. We're using and
I don't know what this is called.
But don't worry, you can substitute basil or red leaf lettuce. You'll also need 2 carrots, about half a cabbage, about a cup of peanuts, a package of fried tofu, and 2 3-ounce bunches of thin rice noodles. You'll also need a package of round rice paper for the skins. The vinaigrette uses no oil, just a cup of vinegar, a 1/4 cup of sugar, and a teaspoon of salt, stirred up and mixed in with a few squirts of hot chili sauce. We'll use 2 large bowls filled with water to double wash each bunch of herbs. Change the water between each bunch, taking the used water out to your garden. If you are someone who talks to your plants, you may not want to let on what this water had been used for. For all the herbs except for the cilantro, pluck the individual leaves off of the stems. This is a very calming, meditative process. If it seems like too much work, you may find that watching someone else pluck the leaves off for you can also be quite calming and meditative. Then gather together your plucked leaves, a large handful at a time, and chop them up. For the cilantro, you just need to pluck off the bottom part of the stems where they become tougher and more fibrous. Here's a great tip for chopping your cilantro. Cut the bunch first, right in the middle, then gather up 1/2 and flip it around so the cut sides are aligned. You now have a nice even edge to your bunch, so it's easy to chop. For the cabbage, first remove the outer leaves, then rinse it off. Rather than trying to chop from the top to the bottom, start at the middle of the cabbage and shave thin slices off with a thin, sharp knife. Rotate the cabbage periodically to even it out. Cutting this way lets you create thinner slices with more control. It's also safer and more relaxing. Remember, you don't need to rush through your cooking so you have time to relax. This is your time to relax. Pour the vinaigrette into the bowl of cabbage. This will start the process of wilting the cabbage down. For the carrots, use the coarse part of the grater. Your shredded carrot pieces will be bigger and retain more of their flavor and texture. We used giant carrots and 3/4 of a cabbage, so we'll actually need to add some extra vinegar. With normal carrots and half a cabbage, you should be fine though. We'll just need to stir extra slowly and carefully. But you know what? We're okay with that. Grind the peanuts in a grinder or a food processor fitted with a stainless steel blade. You may need to do it in a couple batches in order to grind them evenly without grinding them too finely. Then you can cook your rice vermicelli. Boil it for 2 or 3 minutes or until it's done. Then, drain it and run cold water over it to keep it from sticking. Now you're ready to assemble the spring rolls. This can take a little while, so sing a little song to yourself while you do it. The song that you sing to yourself might go something like this. You'll need some nice rice paper for your spring rolls. Soak that paper in some water for your spring roll. Before I start my preparation, I'll add some leaves for decoration, but you can skip this complication if you want to put noodles on the paper for your spring roll. Then put salad on those noodles for your spring roll. Put some peanuts on, but be aware those jutting nuts might cause a tear, so add a bit more salad there to make it safer. Then add your tofu slices to your spring roll. Another leaf or two is nice upon your spring roll. Squeeze them tight, but please don't break the skin. Be careful, keep those contents in, or else you'll have to start again. So roll them slowly, roll them slowly.